Okay, got another programmable control question here, this time a washing machine. It says the drum is connected to pin 7 and a common programming technique is used to control the drum speed's motor. So it looks like we're on the speed control of a DC motor. Complete the initialization for the PBasic program with reference to the comments and the data booklet. Right, well, in order to initiate the direction of information register, whether or not we're setting them up as inputs or outputs, we need to put the command DIRS equals percentage and then 4 ones, which represent the outputs, and 4 zeros that represent the input pins. So next line, define counter address as B0. Well, the command is symbol counter equals B0. Now you don't need to put this, you could just put B0 straight into the program for your for next loop, or you could define B0 as equaling the word counter. So you just substitute in the program the word counter for when you would normally put B0. Okay, on to the program. The program is called speed, and it says on the rem statement set the for next loop to 200. Well, for next loop always starts with 4. You could put B0 as the unit of memory, or we could put counter equals 1 to 200. It then says switch on drum motor, so it even tells us that drum motor is connected to pin 7. So a simple high 7 would do that. 5 millisecond delay, so it has to be a pause, 5, and then switch off drum motor, low 7. Then you've got another delay, so we've got a ratio between the amount of time it's on and off, and then loop until completed. So you could put next B0, or you could put next counter, it's the same thing, and then return at the end of the program. Okay, so state the full name of the technique used to control the speed in the program above, and it's PWM, but that won't get you the mark. You've got to put the full name, pulse width modulation. Okay, over the page. It then says, describe with the aid of a sketch how this technique is used to control the speed of a motor. Well, the first sketch you need to do is sketch the graph. Two axes are voltage and time, and it's a square wave pulse. And you need to label that pulse. That is the mark, and that amount of time is the space. Space is when there's no voltage, and the mark is when there's VCC, voltage output, 5 volts. The ratio between these two can control the speed. So what are we going to put? Well, let's look at the words we want. The words would be ratio. It's a very important one. The ratio between the amount of time a pulse is turned on and off will determine speed of the motor. Okay, now that would get you full marks, but just to make sure, this is also known as the mark space ratio. Okay, and that's it.